everything. Let's see what we get. This is basically now a silly unboxing video. Here we go. Number 1. Holy... Sorry, that was loud.
I have a riddle for you. I have keys, but I have no locks. I have space, but no room. You may enter, but you may never leave. What am I? I'd like you to think on it for a bit, but I can assure you that the answer is not a box, nor a crate. In fact, the answer, unless you know it, as I already do, lingers just out of your reach, but within grasp, like an elusive feeling of success just outside of your purview. But you know it's there. Team Fortress 2's unboxing is exactly this. Statistically speaking, in 100 keys, you're bound to get at least one, but this is often not the case. But in Team Fortress 2's cases, the chance is slightly increased with taunts, but we all know how that went. Unboxing is not healthy for the game anymore, nor is it healthy for you. And in the long run, it's not healthy for anybody who's a Team Fortress 2 YouTuber either. The curse of unboxing is you unbox, and you get lucky once. You post it, satisfied, and it brings in views because who doesn't like to cheer the success of others? And you have the eyes of the community, though brief, but you've tasted that satisfaction, or maybe you don't post it, a gain for you and your friends to know alone, but it's there, overcoming an otherwise insurmountable odd that you got the unusual that is now yours. It technically only cost you a key and maybe the other keys before it if you want to count those, but it is yours nonetheless. And you think to yourself, if I can get one, I can get another. Because you've done it once. This thing you've only ever dreamed of one day getting. Maybe it was a god tier unbox, like my first unusual hat. Or maybe it was garbage in terms of the community. Both encouraged you to do more. You could land another god tier, or you could get something far better than unusual trash that you got in that first unusual hat. And that's how it goes. It all starts off with $10. It's only 4 cases, but it doesn't come. It's a small price to you, and you expected that you weren't going to get anything, but still, you had that lingering hope that maybe today would be the day, so you call it a loss and you move on, but the feeling is still there. Then you save up more. Maybe it's 25, maybe it's 50. With those 20 cases, you're bound to get at least something valuable. But it doesn't come. Then you save up 100 cases. Statistically, it is in your favor. But it doesn't come. It has to be around the corner, you think. It could just be in that next case. Maybe it was 101, maybe it was 120 cases. But it doesn't come. So you put in just a little by little after that. You're done saving up. It's only going to come in piece by piece. And maybe your luck changes for the better. But it's not uncommon to hear stories like mine where 600 cases can go by and nary a single unusual is to be found. It just doesn't come around. It's not there. You've spent all that time and you have nothing to show for it. And even if you, of the lucky few who do have something to show for it, you are left with a pile of pixels that for a while make you feel distinguished and pristine. But even your favorite unusual begins to look better in 20, 30, 50, whatever inventory slots full of golden keys, something new to buy, something to trade up for, maybe some kill streak kits or some professional things, some strangers that originally were not within your purchasing power, but now you have the ability to trade for. Please, take it from somebody who knows. Do not unbox. Not because I don't think that you could get something, but because you should, as I should have been all this time, working for your items there and working for the views and attention if you are a Team Fortress 2 YouTuber. There are far better thrills to treat yourself for. But I'm supporting the game, you might criticize. If you must, buy what you desire from the Steam market. Get something that you want, and a tenth of that payment still will go to Valve. Those cases and community items that you're thinking of that support the creators, when you buy the key for that case, they get pennies on the dollar. Each key opening a case, that 25% the creator would normally get is now split across every community contributor to that case. So they are only getting a fraction of the cost with no say in how their item was implemented. And not only that, but buying an item from a community content creator on the Manco store runs much higher than just $250. So we are looking at a reduced price with a fraction of that cost actually going to the contributors, split amongst multiple people. And for those who put unboxes on their channel, we need to stop. And I used to do so. I am aware of this. I am posting all of the background footage that I can into one video of me just unboxing. It is not hypocritical, however, to have a change of opinion and heart, to realize the wrongdoings, to teach the next generation of people just exactly how much it's affected somebody. We don't want to encourage the idea that we got lucky and that we're now well known in the community so that others might follow in our path. This is something we do not want to encourage. My original break into the Team Fortress 2 community, the one that got me one of the most views on my channel overall, was because I had unboxed something. And the experiences laid before this episode are a direct mirror to my own. I had once spent over 600 cases just trying to seek out another unusual, and it just didn't come for the longest time. I kept going. I wanted to taste the satisfaction of letting people know that I had succeeded once again, or what items that I had procured. And when I stopped unboxing and when I stopped giving away, my channel fell apart because people didn't know what I produced otherwise. It wasn't a simple video where they could just click to the legendary moment of wow and then leave. Vicariously living through my own success, if you can even call it that. Some, I will admit, felt genuine cheer for my success, and they did wish me well, but it also filled many people with envy and threats of theft or scams or other unkind words. So I ask the community and otherwise, please, do not post your unboxings, and try not to support the game through unboxing any further. I cannot ask that you do not support those who do post unboxings, as that many have through me, and that would be hypocritical to ask. But I do ask that you do not fall prey to the idea of a lucky success. Let's teach our fans, new and old alike, that we can make good content without having to rely on our wallet to let us move forward in this place. Let other people know that this is not the right way to go about it. Maybe once in a blue moon, unbox something. Maybe when the cases come out, support the game. When a new series of cases comes out, when it inevitably happens, maybe then. But not that much. No more than you would like a DLC of an original game. And limit it at that if you must absolutely do something. It's not good for us. It's not good for the community. It wasn't good for me. And that was my curse that I'm trying to break now. Thank you so much for listening to this small editorial. I appreciate it. Goodbye.